Okay, ladies, I am back for hopefully the last part of this Scraproom tour. Okay, so we left off looking at this shelf, this unit. So now we're going to go back over here, and on the top there I have a hat box, again at a yard sale, that's filled with patterns for home decor, and I believe some may be vintage. There are the beams we could not cover with the sheet. This is an item. It's a chipboard purse that I want to alter. Down here, the lighting's bad here, ladies, sorry. All miscellaneous embellishments that I eventually need to sort. And right here, I think this is empty. Yeah, if they don't have labels, then they're empty. My Smash Book items, junk journal stuff that I've done, that's empty. And this one's empty, no label. Oh, what I did was, this is what I wanted to show you too, is some of these came from as a little gift from a swap, but they bought it, you can buy them at Michael's. Oh god, I think it's like $24 for $1, and then I just typed up, you know, what the item was. And these are stamping supplies, and which is the acrylic blocks and this, but I think I'm going to have to put these on my desk so I see them. All kinds of junk in there. And here's the green one. This is my bling. Mine and my daughter's bling. Sometimes I just like to rummage through it. And this one, I haven't finished labeling. This is where we get into the chipboard. Ladies, you cannot believe the amount of chipboard. There is chipboard galore. So much of it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of these containers loaded with chipboard. It is crazy. This is my daughter's Tinkerbell stuff when she was really into Tinkerbell. And fabric. This is only a small amount. Foam stamps, Lisa Burnson. I gave her her own drawer. Oh, goodness gracious, the old knees. And I'm not sure about this one. I've tried different things. These are stickles and glue, glitter glue. Not stickles, glitter glue and just ordinary glitter. And not sure what I think about this, but normally I just pick up a tray and just can bring it out to the desk. And here's glue gliders and refills just in there. Some mini album supplies for like the bindings, envelopes, tags, all that type of stuff to make mini albums. Paper piecings, birds. I have all bird stuff, and then this is all butterfly stuff. And those we've already done. And we go up here. This is items I'm saving to eventually do an All About Me book. Empty. These are pre-made tags from swaps over the years that are organized by season or event, and I can just take them out and put them on a page or in a mini. These are my dry adhesives. And this is empty. And there's all my glues right in there. And glimmer mist. All my glimmer mist. And wooden pieces. And paper packs that should be over on the other shelf. I don't know why I have them in here. Oh, I think because they're loose. I don't know. I don't know sometimes why I store what I store the way I do. Ribbon is these bottom 3. This is all ribbon. This is all loose. And I think these are all in spools. Yeah. And a lot of these spools you see in this drawer and the bottom drawer are going to be going on. I got a pants hanger. I think it's got 3, but anyways, you'll see that, and that's where a lot of these are going to go. And then I have some more art supplies in here, just a few. And then more wooden embellishments and feathers, not very many, but. And again, these are my ATCs. My daughter's ribbons and stuff, and I think these are more of her ribbons. Yeah, I think these are all Jackie's ribbons right there. Telephone. This is empty, way up here. That holds photos that we use those for crops and stuff that we go to. And moving on to the left again, another unit that my husband made. Let's go further back. Okay, up there are my flowers. And I'm going to sort them into some of the other units you just saw by color. And there are my scrapbooks. Those all are filled. No, some of them are empty. These ones are filled over here. And some of these are still empty or just have a few pages. These are all my photos, boxes of photos to pull. And then I've kind of some antique-ish cameras there. Cameras I don't use. I thought they'd make a good decorative touch. And more photos, boxes of photos. And down here more photos, including those boxes right here. They're all photos. Okay. And in here, this is another yard sale item. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. I don't even remember what's in here. We're going to find out together. What is in here? Oh, I think those just memorabilia cards and stuff. Yeah. I did not realize that. Now, these two bags over there, these two shopping bags, are loaded with 2-gallon plastic bags that have scrap paper in them that are sorted by color and by theme, which I need to find a better storage system for. But when we moved, and as I said, I'm just getting myself organized here. This is basically what there's so much of it. So this is basically the colors, and then these, I think, are the ones that have themes. There's a big white one there. So those are scraps. There's so much of it. So that's that. Now over here, on this table, right here, is another yard sale item right here that I put die cuts in. I think I threw them in there just to get them out of the way, but I'll store things in there, not sure what yet. This is my captured fairy from a swap a couple of months ago. That came from Valerie Rankin. And this is a table. They sit on a table. Again, bought at a yard sale. Right there with the Battenberg lace tablecloth. Yard sale. As I said, everything's a yard sale. And going up, this is half of a shoe holder, and it stores my heat guns, my glue guns, and my paper drill. Paper drill is right there. And glue guns. Yeah, and those two are empty. And then up there are a couple of empty boxes that I will eventually alter and store items in. And these are aprons that my daughter and I got that we're going to color, that are signed by Tim Holtz himself. So we saw him. And this I use foam board to cover up the end of the shelf, which I'll show you in a minute. I covered it with contact paper. And so coming around, this is the end, what I call an end cap. This is dark, but I don't know if you can see. Up there is my mailing, in that basket is bubble wrap and stuff, envelopes for mailing. Stuff for altering is up on the top there in those white baskets, and then the ones next, these next two shelves top one I think is mine, and the next one is, that one is all mine. This one is my daughter's, if you can see it. Those are all page kits bought at CKC. I'm telling you, I got enough stuff in here to work on for years without buying anything else. And down here is more storage. They're basically, believe it or not, remember the days of negatives from your cameras? That's what those boxes I think are filled with. And down there are totes and bags for that we bring to crops. Okay, coming around again. This is where you see I am standing almost to the wall. That's the room from that. There's the hanger right there that I'm going to put the ribbons on. Pants hanger. So that's what the room looks like as we pan around. Now I'm going to show you this area over here. I realized I didn't show you this. Okay, there's the pants hanger. Then I'm going to put the ribbons on, the spools of ribbon. That wicker, it's a vintage dressing baby changing table. And the drawer, these actually open up, which I'm not going to do right now. And this is where I'm going to store my, it pulls out. That's where I'm going to put my scrap paper that I just showed you in these shopping bags. That's where I stored them in the other place. Up here, and it's covered with some large doilies and stuff. Right here is a heart-shaped rock that I found at the beach, and this says Happy 27th, Love Mike. That was my anniversary card from my husband last year. It was found on the beach that we like to go to. There's another heart-shaped rock and a piece of driftwood, so I leave those out. And my little metal mannequin that I found at Marshall's that I'll, no, Kohl's I think, that I'll eventually use for hanging whatever on. I find these things and have to buy them, and then I figure out what to do for them. In here is a basket that holds 2 junk journals, as well as some nice tag. These are the nicer items. I just like to have them out on display. I don't know why that's there. So all kinds of goodies in here. And then I have a box. I used to put my Cricut things in here, but this displays ephemera and all kinds of stuff that I just like to have out, that I like to look at. Up here is a jewelry hanger, basically for necklaces, that my daughter bought at Kohl's. I happened to point it out, and she gave this to me as part of my Christmas gift. And these little clips I bought at Walmart. And these hold, again, items that I really don't want to put away, because I think they're just really, really nice items. Some really, really fancy cut work chipboard. And some Tim Holtz. So, and this spins. And this whole, yeah. So I really like that. So that sits on top of this wooden shelf unit. And I'll show that to you again. Another yard sale item. And come around. Here's a box that's full of cards that I've gotten from swaps. Here's a spinner that has all my Tim Holtz inks and alcohol inks. I have some canvas tape on the top and crackle paint. This is basically all my Ranger Tim Holtz items. Here's the back side of that unit. This was made by Awesome Nurse for a swab. It holds note cards. And here